I stopped Lagos from going round because they were going around from one place to another with some fake commissioners, his friends. And I have people that they've gone to. I will not mention the names, but when you call me, I will call them. I send letters to Lagos, to all the commissioners, to all the MDs in Lagos. If you do not see my signature, do not honor it.
There was an allegation method against you.
Yes.
Concentrate on only the aspect of the allegation method against you, please.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. My name is Kayode, Bawahala. I represent the most accommodating state in the nation, Lagos. It is quite surprising that the chairman would allege publicly an attempt to assassinate my checkered character, checkered both in Nigeria and abroad. However, in her submission, she has not pledged or provided any evidence to substantiate his frivolous and damaging allegations. Our reporter on the 26th had gone viral. I received calls from all over that I, Kayode Bawahala, went to MDS in Lagos with fake commissioners. In the document the chairman provided to this honorable committee, there was no picture, no date, no name of MDA that I went with the so-called fake commissioners, no substantive evidence provided. I call this very important committee to my submission, starting from page 20. In there, I gave background and synopsis, my understanding of my role as a regulator appointed to serve, which I take very, very seriously, and to represent the people of Lagos. That I set out to do. On coming on board, I found out that the situation of Lagos indigenes in the employment across Nigeria, and especially in Lagos State, very, very damning. Now, of all the MDs in the country, in level 1 to 6, I say publicly, Lagos is the lowest at 10%. She alleged that I write letters and I go about business to see people. Now, I call the attention of this committee to sample letters, courtesy letters, written to the organizations by the state office. I didn't write the letter. When I came to Lagos, I realized 10,000 staff of federal MDAs in Lagos with only less than 1,000 Lagos indigenes, a place that we should occupy 75%. I set out to engage with these MDAs. Unfortunately, the chairman is not on the same page with me. Her goal was to block anybody and everybody that can be blocked so that she can have direct access. The allegation was that I was going about with fake commissioners in Lagos, and I have said it publicly. If she has pictures, she will have provided it. If she has recording of my visits with fake commissioners, she should provide it. And she has not submitted any to that.
Can you confirm that letter? Whose agency writes that letter? Just mention the name of agency for me.
The name is Federal Character Commission.
No. Address to who?
Addressed to Bokosha and Kayode Bawahala.
What was the letter saying?
The letter is saying body of commissioners that we are using a letterhead
When was the letter written? When was the date on the letter?
November 2021. Thank you. The body of commissioners are the integrity group. This integrity group, I was nominated by the body of commissioners to be the secretary. And Sir Augustine Wokosha was also nominated as the chairman of that body. This body is the agitating body because of maladministration and high-handedness in the commission. We tried desperately to make sure that we are not before you today. 3 years growing, and the chairman has done everything that she could to frustrate the efforts of internal process and due process. To the extent that a particular incident happened at federal character. We wrote on the platform that we want to have a meeting. The chairman went and bought chain and padlock and locked up the plenary room where we're supposed to have the meeting. We had that meeting. She caused a letter to DSS for us to be invited for interrogation, for vandalization, which there was no vandalization. The chairman will run and want to run federal character as her personal fiefdom. She does not want any dissenting voice. She does not want anybody to counter her. Mr. Chairman, yes. That letter does not address fake commissioners. Please read. The letter that you pointed to does not address the fake commissioners. She alleged me personally that I am going around in Lagos with fake commissioners. Mr. Chairman, please, I want your protection. And I am speaking passionately about my character. This letter that she's referring to are letters we use to write letter to Mr. President, a petition to Mr. President, a petition to the Senate, a petition to the House of Reps, a petition to ethics and petition as far back as December 2020. So the letter she's referring to, she's trying to cow and debar us from having a voice of dissension. And now, on the issue of fake commissioners, I did not, and I have not gone to anywhere in Lagos without the staff of the office in Lagos. Now, my reason for going to people in Lagos, which I have in my submission, giving you plenty copies of letters that I wrote to them before the visitation. One particular MDA comes to mind, which is Nemasa. Nemasa is located in Lagos. It will interest you. We're supposed to have 75% of grade level 1 to 6 in Lagos. Till today, there is not one Lagosian employed in Nemasa. Not one. In the entire Nemasa, Lagos only has 33. And it's painful that in the entire Nigeria, Lagos that had been in state since 1967 cannot boast of 10% staff in Lagos State. That's MPS in Lagos. I'm not even talking of anywhere else. Now, all efforts to redress this is blocked by the chairman. Chairman wrote a letter without any founding to stop engagement with any of these MPs. I also caused a memo signed by commissioners, body of commissioners Southwest. All of us signed in where when she issued the letter that does not authorize us to visit and engage against our rule number 33 and 34 of federal character approved in 2015, that we are the CEO in our state. How can I look out for the interests of the people of my state if I cannot have a voice, if I cannot visit with them and redress the marginalization of my people? She also mentioned, and again, everywhere I've gone, there's a comprehensive report of my visitation submitted to the office of the chairman. The chairman will not read or respond to any of the memos or letters sent to her. That's why she can flimsily accuse and allege that I go everywhere. My visitation to Nemasa, a letter on page 47 says report of a state visit, April 2021. That's on page 47. In there, I stated this my concern. Till date, the chairman, this letter was received in our office on May 6, 2021. She has not caused any response to this. We continue on. I have written to chairman several memos on issue of Lagos, including people who use indigenship of Lagos, who are not from Lagos. I wrote a memo to her as far back as 2021 June. Maybe tomorrow, the chairman will respond to this issue. Again, she mentioned the issue of customs. Custom recruited in 2020 when we came on board. I observed lopsidedness against people of Lagos and Southwest. I pointed this out to retired Colonel Ali. The letter that I wrote to Colonel Ali was equally submitted in chairman's office, received 20 June 2022, that's on page 82, Your Honorable. She would have none of it that Lagos only had 22 in that recruitment against other states that are listed in this. I continue engagement every time I do anything or write to anybody. The office of the chairman is copied and notified. It will surprise and shock you that there was an internal memo that exchanged between the two of us, that is the office of the chairman and my office. The chairman spuriously sent our internal memo to Colonel Ali. Colonel Ali now had the impetus to write and said, I should take a hike. I know where to go. Obviously, he had the protection of the chairman against me and my state and Nigeria. For interest of time, I think this is enough to justify why the chairman would, and this did not start today. All these letters that I've just sent to you were letters dated and copied from 2020. Thank you.
So thank you very much. We have had, and maybe members should ask questions or we move to the next commissioner. Okay. Let us try to be neutral as much as we can.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
This 2 minutes. I will interject.
The Commissioner from Lagos, from your presentation, you adopted the content therein. Mr. Chairman, you also made reference to 2 rules approved by the Commission. What are the 2 rules?
A member is a representative of the state at the federal level. A member is the chief executive representative in state office and will serve as chief executive at that level and report to the executive chairman.
Thank you very much.
So, if what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Last time when the chairman was accused, we did not interact like this. We are not to cover anybody. Chairman, take note of what Wale Oke wants you to respond. Let him finish the interaction. Later we'll give you the opportunity to reply back, please.
I just want to ask that based on the documents submitted by the chairman and the response of Lagos Commissioner, because they're in black and white, you as a lawyer and as a backbone, as a Kofi Annan, as a secretary of the commission. So is there anything wrong for a commissioner, based on the rules I've set, to do what the Lagos Commissioner have done in the interest of the state? No, excuse me, sir. No. I'm asking you, come on, please. If I want to, I saw the chairman, if I want to ask the chairman a question.
To be honest, sir,
yes.
I have never encountered this in the previous commission. We have got, the commissioners.
You're not answering my question.
Okay.
My question is that, from what the Lagos Commissioner said,
yes,
out of their JD,
yes, sir,
job description,
yes, sir,
is what he has eloquently spoken in the rule.
yes,
And I'm now asking you,
yes, sir,
that based on the document
yes, sir,
submitted by the chairperson,
yes, sir,
these are basically the response of the
yes,
commissioner. I'm asking you,
yes, sir,
if it is out of place
no, sir,
to discharge the that's
no,
simple question. Answer please.
Let me come. But we are the ones taking time here. I have a submission of a job description by the chairman herself, backed up by the secretary of the commission, saying that they have 36 job schedules and committees vested with responsibility to discharge function within agencies. We have those documents, 37. So if a commissioner have been accused and he have responded, it's there for me to look at the submission, whether if the chairman have earlier said recognize 37 different committee, why do you waste your time asking whether it is within his job schedule or not? We don't need to. He's doing his job. That means he is.